Hi and welcome in today's video. Mariam here, sharing about how to live a more nourishing, energizing and prosperous life. In today's video, I'm going to answer a question that I received and that I felt like I answered previously, but maybe it wasn't so clear. So now I am going to give more details with figures and my actual path and process on clearing or changing my state from being homeless and broke to where I am today. Where I am at. One person who watched one of the previous video I made sharing about my transition going from France, closing my business over there, closing all my revenues and putting an end and how shall I say, saying goodbye to my past life suddenly almost overnight and going in another country, England, where I started from scratch. Being in London, having very little money in my pocket. The video is probably over here, you will see if you haven't watched it. I was sharing in this video why I did all of that. I'm not going to go back to this again, but basically I started from scratch again. Not actually exactly from scratch, with something that no one else can take away from you. I'm going to share about that in this video. And today that person was saying, well, you don't look like you're homeless anymore. 6 months after, I wanted to share what happened and what I did to change that situation into the situation I'm in today, living in London, paying my own rent, paying my own bills, and working from home as I used to do before. Just there's things that I have changed. Okay, the number one thing I want to share is when you do that one thing that most people still in today's world forget to do, you will never be poor. Even if you're poor temporarily, it's only going to be temporary because you know how to make money, you know how to generate abundance anywhere from anything. Even if you don't speak the language, you don't know the people, you have no contacts, you will know how to make that. And this one technique or this one point that is so important, this one key that is so important is investing in yourself first. Investing both in terms of knowledge, in terms of habits, in terms of mindset, and in terms of money management. And this is very key. The reason I was broke 6 months ago, was it 6 months ago, in December 2019, was because I stopped everything. Everything I had built, everything that had taken me years to build, and therefore I had no more revenues, and therefore I couldn't do my money or work on my money management the way I used to do, and therefore I was broke, right? But if you follow this specific money management routine that I'm going to share with you in this video, and if you invest in yourself first, instead of using your energy to just waste it away or put it outside of you, or invest in things that used to be good before but in today's world aren't so good anymore, aren't so worse anymore, like investing in properties, investing in gold, investing in anything external from you. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying in today's world, you're not investing in the best assets you have, yourself. If you invest in yourself, the knowledge you get, no one can take that away from you, and you will have it lifelong. If you invest in a property, let's say something happens like the experience we just had, pandemic, coronavirus, you don't even know if you're going to be able to rent your property and get an income out of it, if this is what you're doing to get, to have one way to get passive income, as this is called. If you invest in gold, you never know like if gold is going to be valuable really, and how long and what is going to happen in the economy. You don't know. Of course you don't know about anything, but there's one thing you know: as long as you're alive and you invest in yourself, the investment you put in you is going to be alive as well, right? As long as you're alive. So that is the best investment you can do. If you invest in anything like relying on banks, on interest, is great, and I would encourage you to do that. But again, it's not 100% reliable. It's not as reliable as if you invest in that one thing, which is yourself. And so I encourage people, especially, okay, I'm a woman, so I would say you women, you don't realize the power that you have being a woman. I'm going to share about this in another video. But if you can work from home, because home is like, for us women, home is like our foundation, our base, everything. For a man, it's more like energetically aligned to move around, to go out, like go hunting. This type of energy is more of a male energy, but we females are more like homely, cozy, homemakers. And if you can use that energy and use those talents that you have instinctively, is that the word? From birth, I would say, you can be really, really powerful. Again, I'll share that in another video. So basically, investing in yourself means it does take time. It does maybe at the same time you will work actively and a lot to earn a active income. That's one type of income you can earn. But the more you invest in yourself, then you can switch to another type of income, which is passive income. And that is the one I have worked for years on building, because I never really believed in working like crazy. Working like basically active income means, let's have a definition, you actively work to get paid, usually per hour or per project or per day, a certain limited amount. So basically you are one single person working actively to earn a limited income based on time, meaning that income can never grow more than your capacity to work a certain time per day, a certain time per week, a certain time per month, a certain time in your life, right? So that's the type of income you want to only get temporarily until your passive income takes over and allows you to have more freedom and have enough money to pay for your needs, to pay for your wants as well, and to save money and build what I'm going to call and name as financial freedom. One very important rule is, if you don't build financial freedom, you are never going to get financial freedom. And what do I mean by building it? It means creating an actual basket, an actual place, an actual container that is called financial freedom, right? And where you put money on a regular basis. Every time money comes in, pay yourself first, invest in yourself first financially as well, invest in yourself first financially as well, by putting money in this basket or this container called financial freedom. Very, very key. So many people forget about that. So many people save money or use money, but never actually put money on the side that is just financial freedom, that they never ever touch, never ever think of, but only think of it or come back to it later on when the money has created babies. I will share about it later on, either in that video if I have time or in another one. Okay, coming back to my point, once you have created your active income to just have enough money to basically be at survival needs, all right, survival needs met, in the meantime, you invest in yourself. You learn how to create passive income. You learn how to change your mindset. You learn how to do energy work, to work with energy, meaning like to be healthy, to be someone who has constant energy ongoing. So this will mean that you will work on different aspects of your life, such as diet, such as sleeping pattern, such as working out, such as relationships. All of these are the foundation of your financial freedom, are the foundation of your healthy lifestyle, are the foundation of your passive income, are the foundations of your capacity to generate energy in the form of money as well. Meaning, working on those and mastering those, you will never ever be poor again. So coming back to my story, all right, when I stopped every revenues, meaning no passive income, no active income, nothing, because I needed that time to focus on me. And I feel like that's me maybe being a bit extreme, but I do feel like, not actually, it is true, everything you own in your life takes energy. And I wanted all my energy back to be able to figure out what my life would be like in the future, in the time coming. I just wanted to reset my life to something completely different. Therefore, I took the risk to start from scratch, kind of again, in the appearance, physically, materially, but really inside, because I knew how to make money, because I knew I already worked on my mindset, on my lifestyle, on my health. I knew how to do. It was only a matter of time. So when people ask me, how come you're not homeless anymore? Because I already knew how to make money, right? I just had to figure out a way to do it that was aligned with my wishes and with following that one thing, what gives me energy. Because what I was doing in the past wasn't giving me energy no more. Okay, so once you invest in yourself and you master more your capacity to create passive income, again, this will affect the entire areas, all the areas of your life. As I said, relationship, diet, workout, meditation, all those things, okay? You need to work on those. I'm not going to share in this video, way too long. My course says it all. My courses says it all. Links down underneath this video in the description section. Now you're able, in the meantime, so that's a hard time when you are into this phase, working actively, plus working actively on yourself, inner work, right? The investing in yourself, the work that is going to take, give you fruits for life, all right? Ever, you may have to pay, but still for your entire life, you will know how to do then. And in the meantime, you invest in yourself and you work on your passive income. Passive income, what I did, I'm going to share with you now, several ways of passive income that I have created in my life and I still have today. Do I have all of them? Okay, I'll share the ones I've worked on and I know about. Number one,